fucking hate turbo cars. Set up Santa Pod. Testing tomorrow. We're about to have some food. Car's all in, awning's all up. Buick's looking sexy. Ready to go. Time to clean it. So, Santa Pod, this is the test day, but sadly, bad weather, looks like it's here for the day, although they are trying to dry the track, jet dryer over there, but sadly I don't think we're going to get much in. Hopefully we might, but not looking good. It's a bit windy. We're all hanging on. Bro is 200% Chinese. Finally got a chance to test, and they turned us around because it's 6 o'clock curfew, so unfortunately we didn't get to run. We've been playing with the weather all day, and then when we did decide to come down, it didn't happen. So Vicky's on her way back to the pit. Let's go and get some food. So, next day, quali day. Didn't get any testing in, so sun's out, drying the track, and let's go get qualified. So that big cloud behind us is the last of it. Now we can finally get on the track and start qualifying. Nothing but blue behind us. So Pro ET first, Junior Dragster, few of the classes, and then Street Eliminator. So let's get on it. Here we go, all in number one. So that was quali one, blew the tyre straight off, but Pete put a heavy hitting tune in it to see if it would stick. It didn't stick, quite a bit of chatter off the line, blew him away, and then nothing really we could salvage out of the run. So hopefully on the second one we can back it down and see what that brings. But we had this with the 57. What tune do you put in when the track's just been hit with rain, even though it's had a little bit of sunshine? So you got to dial it back, go to a tune that's safe. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But we'll keep going and see what the next one brings. Qualifying 2, let's go get a number. Go get him, John.
Oh, yeah.
The van, I'll guess the van in it. So yesterday's run, 763 at 194, and partial on the 1-2 shift. The car lost a cylinder, so even though it's storming past, there's not really going to be much change to the tune. Might slightly calm it down on the start line. We did have some rain overnight, But right now, one of the big things was Vicky forgot to pull the parachutes, as you do. So she had to go down like a little farm track at the end of the off the end of the runway. But they got her back. Obviously, no damage to the tyres, no flat spots. Pete's just topping up the water because we are trying out a new air deflector on the front grille, and it's got certain size slits in it, which obviously lets only so much amount of air in, deflects the rest. And we're kind of just trying to make sure we got the temperature balance right, so when the cars are idle it's not cooking. So that's what we've been doing over the last day or two. And then for today it's just a case of getting on for the next qualifying round and see if we can improve on that time and speed. So we'll keep you posted as we go. Right, Dave. These are the things I'm doing as we prep the car. We're putting in the ice out of the tank. Hang it up. They'll go back in the freezer. They're actually ice bags, and you just, it's plastic pockets of water in the shape of ice cubes. You just keep topping them up, put them back in the freezer and reuse them. Pete's just checking the motor over. Get some fuel in it in a second. Right, this is off down for quali 3. See if we can improve on the time and the speed. So we're all off. Let's go. Transit van is back, big block, twin turbos, 88s. This is his first run on his new setup. Have a good one, Ashley. track prep. Wow. So we had a good third quali, another number higher. We're going to load it up some more. Right now I'm just helping Michael with his nitrous to see if we can get the ramp working. And on the Buick over there, we've put a bit more in it to see what that's going to do. I made a couple of other changes, but we'll see if they work first. And then hopefully we should see an improvement. So we'll be on to the next quali soon. We're just waiting for all the pro classes to run down, then they'll call up Street Eliminator. But in the meantime, I'm going to carry on helping Michael with his nitrous dilemma. Sorry about that, I got a bit excited. Yeah, that was 199.89 miles an hour at 7.49 PB all over the place. Car's ready to go for the next one. That'll be quali number 6, and see what we can get out of that one, because we've got kind of a little gain that we think we've got, and some other tuning aspects that we've added to the car. So we're going to see what that delivers. So can't wait for this next round.
So those of you will remember, straight after the accident, that there was a young lady called Scarlett, and even talking about it now makes me emotional.
Keep going.
You got it.
And she donated her pocket money to the fund that today got to go to.
You know, the fund was an amazing thing, and as Graham said, he didn't even know about it. So what you all did was amazing, and for him being so far away, I actually feel for Graham all that way with no one to cry on the shoulder. So, but yes, if we can do anything else out, you know, buying stuff, buying merch, it all helps and get you back on the
Scarlett.
Well
So
done.
she's also got a passenger ride in the car when we're back next year.
Well, not going to miss that, are you?
No, absolutely not.
Lovely, always need
Fantastic.
to help, always. Such a good call.
Brilliant.
All right,
Brilliant.
come on.
So this is quality number 6. I'm excited about this one. We could hit 200 miles an hour here, and Vicky's been chasing this for a while now. Pete's been tuning this car gradually, slowly, the way you should do it. No hero stuff, just nibbling away at it. And there's every chance that this could be the one. So let's see what happens. Bad apple boy over there. 7 in this car. So she didn't just break the 200 mile an hour, she smashed it. 206.11 miles an hour in 7.41 seconds. PB, PB, PB. Can't wait to see the ticket. Everybody's pumped, but we're just waiting word on Phil Winstanley, who's had a top end incident in the Morris Minor. So we're on pause at the minute while we figure out what's happened to Phil. And yeah, we all hope everything's okay with him. So it's quite a daunting silence when you're waiting for somebody or to hear the word from somebody. But the ambulances are down there, track crew is down there, but we're not ready to quite celebrate yet. We just want to know Phil's okay, and we'll see what happens. And of all people, it's one of those, isn't it? You know, you kind of get that feeling. So hopefully he's all right, and we can start celebrating a bit. But awesome session though, awesome session. Joe Baxter got a PB, took the #1 spot off Higgsy, who had the 721. Joe had 720 PB out of nowhere. Well, actually I say out of nowhere, he's just mastering that car and he's PBing all over the place as well. So yeah, I'll touch base with you after this. So Phil's okay, car came off a little bit worse. We'll get back to you on that. But right now I'm just waiting for the guys to come round on the cruise route. So they've got to go round, put fuel in, and then there's another checkpoint where they've got to kind of shut the cars off, do a hot start. This is the cruise, part of the rules for Street Eliminator. So just waiting for them to come round. Eliminations Day today. We're still pumped over that 206. We had a big Chinese takeaway last night, and yeah, we celebrated. It was great. Phil, I've got a picture of his car. It's had a pretty rough ride on the front end, and not quite sure. He's still a bit in shock from the accident, but he's good. He's safe, and yeah, he's kind of just mentally, I think, trying to recover from it, but he's all good. So yeah, into eliminations. We're doing some slight changes to the car, just trying to improve on the first half of the track, and we'll see where that takes us. So let's get into eliminations. So yeah, Phil is okay. I've been to see him. We all went to see him last night. I think he's a bit of shock, but he's a bit sore this morning, and but I think he's feeling better than this. So yeah, he's had a front impact. I think he nudged it at the back as well, but it's the front that's taken the impact. I think it's on this corner, as you can see. I have spoke to Phil, and he's happy for me to show you this. It's not nobody wants to see this, of course they don't, but again, the safety gear did its job. He's fine. Bit sore, but yeah, and it's not overly bad underneath on the chassis. I think it's the steering rack's bent, but the chassis looks actually pretty good, so I think it's just a case of getting this all stripped off and having a proper assessment. But yeah, he'll be back. He'll live to fight another day. But yeah, never good.
At the back, yeah, we lost the wheel, but yeah, we see something better. We shared all the stuff. Got some power to do that.
You're live on Channel 4. Please do not swear.
Hello, Mum.
Hello. Are you ready for your eliminations?
We are.
Yeah, we are.
You're all nice. You're all nitrous up. Have you got your bottles all weighed and you're all good to go?
Yeah, we're all heating up at the moment.
I recognise those.
Oh, we got things. Just put one.
The water's not warm yet.
No, but it will be. It'll get there. You've still got plenty of time.
What I was going to say is, for God's sake, John, don't run dead on. There you go, red. You just in your head, you go, don't do that, don't do that.
How are you looking for today, James?
See what happens.
Yeah. Who have you got first?
Rob Carter. He's got a 2-second advantage over me. Makes a bit of a challenge, really.
Yeah, anything can happen, you know that.
As long as I can go out from a decent number, I'll be happy.
How does that feel?
That's good, that is. 780, 178
Awesome.
PB for both.
Brilliant. We red lit. That's not good. Gave that one away. That was I'm not going to say it was easy because it's never easy. You can never tell what's going to happen, but that's drag racing. There you go. We had the odds to clear Michael by some stretch, and yeah, popped a cherry. We've all done it, but this one's going to sting because it's this is going to hurt the points, and we're not going to be able to make the most of the points out of this round now. But better get back there and figure out what we're going to do about it for the next time we're out. So anyway, thank you. So Street Eliminator's just been called for second round of eliminations. I'll grab them as they leaving the pit lane. Rob Carter and Rob Slater. Stop your grinning and drop your lid in, mate. 10.09, congrats. That was flying. Well done, mate, well done.
I got all the gears changed.
Yeah. Well done, Nigel. What was the 60 for?
154 PB.
Oh, that's your PB as well,
PB
then.
on that.
So PB, G6, PB'd everywhere.
Didn't PB my mile an hour there,
but everything else, with mile an hour, it's still the same. 138 with PB on mile an hour.
Look at that, though, 10.09. That's so close.
I'll tell you what, it fucking hurt me neck.
Hurt your neck? I told you you'd feel the pull. Because Nigel is now running the radial. He's gone off the block tread, and the difference it's making is he's turning up the RPM on the launch. It's quite evident in the ticket. Look at the size of it. Superb. Good run, Michael.
Alright.
Good run.
How was it?
It looked good. I think it was a 9.5.
Felt good.
Yeah. He was storming through the line. He was going against a much quicker car, but you were right there.
Yeah, it was on it. It was on it, mate.
How'd it feel?
Yeah, good.
The launch good?
The launch was good. Dropped the oil pressure right down to nothing on the as it went through the finish line. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of zero light came on.
Oh, okay.
But, we might
check your level then. Check your oil level.
But it felt good. My man went through, didn't he? He went through.
No. Oh, I was flying. I think he'd gone past me and then he backed off. Yeah. And I was moaning.
Yeah, you weren't far behind him on the finish. Anyway, well done, boys. Well done. So you've had a good weekend overall, haven't you? You PB'd all over the place.
Yeah.
And that was a 991, 791.
Last year's PB was 792, and then we went out first. Q1 did a 795, and then we did a 796, I think.
Yeah.
And then
788.
788 at 178.
And that was a 791. So you're right in the zone, aren't you?
Yeah, it's pretty much in the sevens now. Pretty consistent.
Brilliant.
I reckon he got off it.
You think?
What did you do? Did you lift early?
No, I didn't lift early. I just launched mid-track. I wasn't really on it.
You know, mile an hour was. Oh, mind you still went 178.
Yeah. I was through the finish alright. It was just start, really.
It would have took more on the line, to be fair.
Come storming through, Rob.
I was half and half because I said to myself, if I see him go, I'm going to get off it. And I thought, no, I don't.
Did you hit the scramble or not?
I did towards the finish, yeah.
Did you?
Well done.
That'll do it.
All good?
No, little niggle.
Niggle? I thought he lifted. Deliberate.
Yeah.
Say it.
Lost
He lost it. He shut it down?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, right, okay.
Same RPM or just same point?
Pretty much get 20,000 RPM again. So they're just trying to figure out why the car's shutting down, and it's happened twice apparently, so a little bit of problem solving. Let's hope they get it fixed. So I just spoke to Joe and he thinks it's a crank sensor issue, so on the crank trigger. So they're going to change it out, they're going to change it and see if that makes a difference. But apparently it's twice it's done it on the previous run and this run. So like I said, if they can get it changed and that's the issue, they can fix it, then it's got a good contention to win the round. Or this event at least. Alright, see how they get on. So So the Cuda has got Joe next, and they didn't need to push it, so they just took a nice easy run against Nigel, who did get a 10.09, but Mark just saving the car really for what he needs to do in the next round against Joe. So sensible choice. He had the yards, so we made them work for him, and we'll see this one in the next round against Joe Baxter. All good? Who have you got next? You got Tony.
That's the end of the weekend. The Guston game. But I can't say enough. Really appreciate them all coming to see us.
So Rob Carter's got Tony Higgs, which is looking great. Jenny's just packing the chutes. These guys ended up being put right at the end of the pit because there was sadly not enough room, and it's not where they usually are. So, all good? All good, Tony? So you got Rob next. It really stands up on its rear end. It's the first time I think I've seen it from the finish line. Unreal how high it sits. Have a good one against Rob. I'm not sure, I couldn't see because it's hard to hear the tannoy, and I couldn't see the board. I was so close to it. What did he run? I don't know. Okay. Alright, wait for the next round. Much about Adrian's car, but she lost the wheel on the cruise. But it's been there for all the rounds, and sadly, the cruise, she come unstuck with the wheel coming off. But hopefully this will be back again. It's brilliant to see it on the start line. I think she's having a ball. So that's it. That's our weekend done. We're packing up now. Awning's all down. It's been a fantastic weekend. My camera shut off earlier. I was just trying to finish off what I was saying. But yeah, couldn't be happier. We've got obviously a PB, breached the 200 mile an hour, 741. Sadly we got the red light, so that's just the way it goes. But we're in good spirits and looking forward to the national finals in a couple of weeks. I'm going to try and capture whatever I can with the last of the rounds, but the pro classes are still going. We may get a bit of rain interruption which could delay it, so I may miss it. But what I will do, if I do miss it, is I'll add on the Santa Pod footage so you can see the rest of the rounds through that. But overall, this was just a good way to capture an example of how brilliant Street Eliminator actually is, not just on the cruise, but the racing is just so close between all the top guys. In fact, the whole field gets close when you look at the times and speeds of even the guys that are running 9s and 10s and 8s. It's all tight between them, so it's superb. I think most of the teams, or a good portion of them, have had PBs. So what can you say? It's just one of the coolest classes in the field. With a little bit of luck, you'll get to see some more of this with some more 57s on. But this is 200 mile an hour here. 200 miles an hour. 206. Done. Move on to the next one. Yeah. So we'll see you at the next one.
And in the Slick Tricks lane, Joe Baxter in the Fox Body Mustang, the Ford-powered Fox Body. This weekend set multiple PBs once again, down in the 7.2s, flirting with the 7.1s, over 200 miles an hour. And Mark Sheridan in the Kestrel Beer lane, another 7.3 second street legal car, well over 200 mile an hour capable.
Both these cars have 6s in the horizon. Chance to do now, they're doing it now is slim. They're just going to get to the finish line first. Joe Baxter with a huge hole shot. One of them sounds like he's going away at the top end. That might be Joe. Here comes Mark. He got it!
7:45 at 2:04 for Mark Sheridan takes the win to a slowing Joe Baxter.
Mark Sheridan drove around after being 2/10 behind off the start line.
Yeah, that was late. So that's helped Mark in the points.
It also seems like he's no longer driving through the converter, which he said was one of his issues he was having at some point during the weekend.
All right, Tony Higgs, Rob Carter. Now, Rob is the points leader coming into this event. Two of the toughest here. Last year's champion taking on this year's championship leader. They're away. Oh, it's a pick and choose one this. The top end power, Tony Higgs says he got anything in there. No, he hasn't. Rob Carter takes it, 7:48. So it's Mark and Rob in the final. Mark Sheridan, Rob Carter. This for the event win. And also to take the points lead in Street Eliminator to the national finals. As we know, Street Eliminator is going to be epic next year. So many cars coming back and those in the wings as well.
Well, if my name was Andy Robinson, I'd be quite proud right now because he's had works on both these cars. The Passat was built entirely by him. The Cuda was redone by him a couple of times, I believe.
Another car looking forward to seeing next year. The Maliboost, Jack Petley. Well, that's coming out. Yeah.
So David versus Goliath. 427 LS power in the Passat. Noonan 521 Pro Mod engine with Mark Sheridan. I'm aware it's not actually a Pro Mod engine, but it's the same size and built by a company who builds Pro Mod engines.
Here we go, they're building up the boost. The final of Street Eliminator. Rob gets the jump, carries the front wheels a little bit. Here comes Mark Sheridan with the top end charge. I think Rob's got enough to hold on. He has 763, a whole shot win against a 761, win margin 0.15. That was Rob Carter off the line with an 03 light. That takes the win.